My name is Kevin. I'm a product manager at Avantos. Avantos is a startup that is building a client servicing and onboarding platform integrated with third-party systems that will support different verticals, including financial services. We're specifically starting in the wealth management space. So we're working with RIAs in this space to help them build a platform to better service their clients. Through that sort of network and connection, we learned about the company, learned about the offering, and saw an opportunity to work with you guys to help us speed up some of the development and product work for us. Given that we're a startup, we have limited resources. This was an opportunity to help sort of ease some of those pain points as a startup. Working on at the moment is an integration with a third-party system. It's a pretty niche product. The product deals with generating PDFs as well as a DocuSign integration. It's an area that our team does not really have expertise in, particularly the vendor that we're working with has a very unique API, very unique sort of setup. So working with Fraction and bringing on an expert who knew the integration, who had done the integration before, really gave us a leg up on getting started with the project and really understanding not only what we needed to do, but how we could actually integrate with this third-party vendor in order to deliver the product that we need to. So I think the Fraction team does a really great job in filtering out, people that are very easy to work with, are easy to communicate with, which is very effective and important when you're working in a remote environment, especially if you're working in an asynchronous environment, especially with like a fractional consultant. If somebody is, able to spend maybe like a quarter of their time or maybe half their time, depending on capacity. Communication is very important, as well as expertise in the topic that they are helping you with. We've worked with the Fractional team with actually two resources in the past. So one was a SME in the insurance space, and the other was an architect that had experience building or integrating with this third-party vendor that we were working with. So in both experiences, the people that we were working with were really great, really easy to work with, great communicators, and very knowledgeable for sure. And so having that, being able to just work with good people is something that is hard to find. The value that we really got from this experience was helping us really kick off the project and helping us accelerate the process. Given that we're a startup, all of our engineers are sort of tied up working on focusing on sort of our day one initiatives. We were able to bring in some extra help that could help kick off this project that is super important, but without having to take time away from our team that is sort of focused and hyper-focused on their day one initiatives. Really kicking off the project, I would say, is probably the biggest value that Fraction offered. And now we're in a place that we're sort of ready to just build out the rest of the implementation. Yeah, so I would say top reasons. I think hiring is always a challenge, right? Finding the right people. Not only that, but once you do hire, you don't know if they end up being the right person on the job. So being able to work with fractional consultants, it gives you an opportunity to, get the work done that you need without having to necessarily fully commit to hiring a full-time resource.